In today's video, we're going to go over what's happening in the transfer window and we're going to play a game against Norwich. Hello everybody, this is TreeApple31 here, and today I'm bringing you the fourth part of Let's Play Football Manager 2016 Southampton. If you're enjoying this series, please smash that like button and leave a comment below. Now, if you can't tell, this series has not been up for ages, and I just realised today that the save did not get corrupted, so I could totally continue with this, so I'm very sorry for that. Now, the transfer window closed while I was simulating, so we'll go over what we picked up, who we picked up over the transfer window. So these are the transfers for the transfer window. As you can see, the outs, Lloyd Isgrove went to Burnley for 1.1. I think he's pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty decent. Only 2.5 star though. So nothing major. We don't really need him. Bevis Mugabe went to East Leigh, which is our affiliate club, on loan, which is fine. He's a defensive centre, pretty good, could be okay, nice backup later on. He's only 20. I got rid of Kelvin Davis. He was our backup goalkeeper, 38 years old. Look at that, 1.5 stars. He was a pretty good player, but he just wasn't. He was probably going to retire anyway, so we let him off on a free. Ryan Seeger and Will Wood both went on loan. The big out was Stephen Davis for 3.8 million to Swansea. This is a massive transfer, and he was probably the best player that we had in the centre mid sort of spot. So finding replacements for him wasn't going to be easy, but I think we got it covered. The ins, Ryan Nyambe from Blackburn, could be a pretty good defender for us, right, and in the centre, can also play a bit of centre mid or defensive mid and a little bit centre mid. Could also play wing back for us if we need a wing back. Hayden Coulson for $1.1 million from Middlesbrough. Probably not worth it. You know, I'll be able to sell him on later. He'll be alright. And of course, the big signing, 240k for Ashley Cole, 34 years old, that left defender position. Look at all these mental attributes here. This is just amazing. 18 natural fitness, pretty good tackling, first touch is alright. He could be pretty good. I'm going to have him be leadership. And now that Stephen Davis has left, he's now our vice captain, so he's going to be a pretty important player later on. But go on and I'll show you the tactic. So I've tweaked around with the tactic a little bit. Still the attacking 4-1-2-3. We've got it's pretty much the same, except we're going to have a Trequarista at the front. So he plays very similar to an advanced playmaker, but he's also doing far less defensively, which is what we want. Like as a target man, that's what we want. The instructions, we're playing a little bit higher and a little bit wider, and we're exploiting the flanks, but we're looking for overlap. Actually, we'll hit early crosses. We want to get into our target man at the front. Fluid team shape still, and we're still on an attacking focus. So we're playing Norwich today, so I'll show you the team we've got for today's game. Okay, so here's today's team. We've got Stekelenburg in goal, of course, while Fraser Foster's still injured. And he will be so for about 7 to 8 more months. Ashley Cole's getting his start, and Cedric on the wings, Van Dijk and Kolke in the middle, Classy in the defensive mid role, Wanyama and Ward-Prowse in the middle, Rodriguez and Mane on the edges, and Long at the Trequarista. So I think we've got a pretty solid squad. As you can see, Jose Font and Brian Bertrand are out. They will be back probably next game. And Foster, of course, with that long-term injury. So this is the team we're playing today, and of course we're playing against Norwich. So to replace Stephen Davis in our goalkeeper role, we've got Paulo Gazzaniga from our under-21s, under-23 Argentinian. He'll be a handy backup. As long as Fraser Foster's still out, he will be there, just on the bench. So as you can probably tell, the recording's sort of half stuffed up. So here's the first goal. Ward-Prowse in the corner here, and taking the corner for us. Boots it along, and here's Sadio Mane, comes from the back and puts it in for Southampton. We go 1-0 up early on in the game. It's 5 minutes 30 in, so it's a good start for us. Our second goal came not that long later. Virgil passes it to long after the throw-in from Cole. Cedric cleans up that, crosses it into long, and he puts it in the corner of the net. We go 2-0 up in 8 minutes, which is quite quick, and that also just pretty much put Norwich out of the game. Jarvis with the ball. Howson. This is, they'll probably make something out of it. Yeah, Hawson into McComb, and alrighty, 15 minutes in, it's 2-1. It's gonna be a high scoring game. Kallenberg, you need to do a bit better there on defense, my friend. Wanyama with the ball in the middle. Mane, oh, beautiful strike from Mane. That's 2 for him. 4 goals this season, 21 minutes, and it's 3-1. It's probably going to be a high scoring affair, probably to our side, and that's also going to boost up our goal difference, of course. So our 4th goal came about 30 minutes in. Wanyama cleaning up the ball in the middle, and then passes out to Mane, piece, and then pretty much out to Rodriguez. He comes into the box, and Cole's there ready to cross it into him. No one was there to stop him, and that puts Mane, or that gives Mane his hat trick and us 4-1 up before the break. And that's it. Southampton 4, Norwich 1, and that hat trick to Sadio Mane. And of course, rightly so, he gets player of the match, which is an excellent effort from Mane. So Mane in the 6th, 21st and 30th minutes. Shane Long in the 9th, getting a single goal there, and just the one for Norwich. So coming up soon, the schedule is Europa League qualification. Well, group stages of. So we've got CSKA Moscow, AS Monaco, and Victoria Plzen in our group, but also we've got key Premier League games coming up with this Man City 1-2 against Liverpool, 1 in the Capital One Cup, and an Arsenal match in the middle of all this. So this is going to be a tough time for us in terms of schedule. I mean, you've got, as I said, Europa League qualification and the Capital One Cup match mixed in with all this Premier League stuff, and it's a pretty long Europa League campaign. You know, we're going to go to at least December, and if we get out of our group, it's going to be a pretty good effort. So next game, it'll probably be this AS No, we could do Man City. We'll do the Man City one. So look forward to that. If you like this video, please leave a like and a comment section, or comment in the comment section below. And for now, this is Tree Apple out.